2002, the Fort Worth West Side All-Stars were underdogs. When their coach found himself in the fight of his life, his battle lights a fire in the team.
And that fire sent them to the Little League World Series. And in the film, You Gotta Believe, we see how they win despite what the scoreboard says. And recently, Efren Graham talked with the man whose father inspired it all.
We move into the 11th inning.
You all right?
Son, you got to keep your eyes open.
Technically, he didn't drop it. It dropped him.
Robert, when did you know that your story here was a movie?
Yeah, good question.
Good to see someone so cares about the spirit of baseball.
What else in life is there, Sam?
I'd say we're looking pretty whooped here, right? What are you talking about? We still got a chance.
I think it was around November of 2019. Coach John Kelly, who was the manager of the West Side All-Star team, gave me a call, said, hey, can you have lunch next Thursday at my house?
Coach, got a proposition for you. You manage the All-Stars and make a run the Little League World Series. I manage the worst team in the league. You got 10 days to whip these boys into shape.
2.5 hours later, after tears and laughter, I think we all agreed that we were going to try to do a movie.
Oh, wow. Let's go!
Not bad, right? The game can change with just one hit.
Dad! Go get Mom! Go get Mom! Help!
Where do we go from here?
Depends how hard you choose to fight.
There's nothing that makes me feel better than watching you all play ball.
What do you remember most looking back at your dad in that time?
Yeah, my dad always had a smile. He was obviously going through some intense treatments with melanoma skin cancer. He had a positive attitude. He always asked how we were doing, how the guys were doing. I think obviously you'll see it in the movie, but there's a lot of joy. It gave him a lot of purpose to come to our games and to continue to fight his cancer battle. And just really great memories. I mean, I don't think I could draw up a better last summer to spend with my dad.
If we could just win for him, I know he could get better.
Bobby's always been there for us. Now it's time we're there for him.
1, 2, 3!
How would you describe the relationship between you and Dad?
Oh, it was the best, right? I mean, it's been a while. He passed away 21 years ago, and my memories of my dad are fantastic. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're okay with this all happening, right? We don't have bad memories. Do we have sad memories? Yeah, he was battling cancer. So did we see him at times that were sad? Sure, yeah, of course. But my memories of my dad are just spectacular. He taught me a lot. Only had him for 13 years. But he really taught me a lot and made the most of his time here on Earth and made the most of his time as our dad.
Beautiful. Now, your dad wrote you a letter, correct?
Yeah, my dad wrote me a letter, and I continued to. Now I'm writing I have 2 boys now, Wyatt and Henry. Wyatt's 3 and Henry's 10 months old, and I'm writing them a few letters here and there now. But my dad wrote me a really cool letter that I'll have forever. He had a list of things he wanted to teach me, and some of them were faith-based and how to be a man of faith. Some of them were things that he never got to teach me because his time here was cut short. And there were things about being a dad one day or being a husband that he mentions that obviously he never got to teach me. But it's really neat that he took the time to lay out these principles that he wanted to pass on to us or to me, and that I've gotten to share with my brother, and that hopefully I'll do a good job. If I can do half as good of a job as my dad did with us in that short period of time with my boys, then I think I'll do okay.
What do you hope people take away from you sharing your story?
Yeah, great question. A few of the things are, hey, if we can strengthen people to believe in God and strengthen people to have a relationship with Christ, and lead people to Christ, then that is important. 2, I think we're hoping people walk away knowing that if they believe, they can accomplish anything they want. we hope that people walk away and they really start to believe not only in God but also in themselves. And then thirdly, like if we can bring a dad and a son back together, maybe there's a relationship that's struggling. Maybe it's two brothers that just are going through a tough time. Maybe it brings them closer. If we can help people believe in God, we can help relationships improve and help people believe in themselves, and I think we accomplish a lot.
We never expect to be in this situation, but here we are. They can beat the odds. So can I.
It's just a game, Bobby.
It's more than that.
Well, you can watch the film You Gotta Believe on Apple TV or on Amazon Prime Video. That movie looks so good, just like a really heartfelt, feel-good movie. And of course, during the piece I asked you, I was like, hey, I'm sure you played baseball growing up.
Sure, most American boys play baseball.
Yeah. You were in Little League?
Of course,
yeah.
Yes. I didn't play in high school, though. My high school was very good, and I guess I wasn't good enough, so my career ended then. You played softball.
I did. I played softball growing up. I would say, like, up until middle school, and then I kind of stepped away from it. But I played intramural softball in college, and it was super fun. I love softball.
How'd you all do? Was it a well-organized program?
Not so much. It wasn't. It really wasn't. It was very student-led. That sort of thing. We did go to the championships twice, but we lost both times.
Championships for intramurals.
I know. It was a big deal in college, but it was fun.
Do you like baseball movies? That looks like a good one.
I do. And I love baseball. Like, I love watching softball and baseball. My niece and nephew. My nephew's now in Little League. My niece is doing softball. So it's, baseball movies are always good.
Did you ever see The Natural with Robert Redford?
No.
You didn't? That's a great baseball movie.
Really?
And a lot of gals like it because of Robert Redford.
A lot of gals. But here's the one that I do remember growing up, Sandlot.
Yeah, there was someone in this.
Yes. His name is Patrick Renna. He was one of the kids in Sandlot, and he's in this film too.
I was never a huge, no offense to Patrick, he was great in that film, but I was never a huge fan. No, I was never a huge fan. I don't know why. I was a Bad News Bears kid growing up.
Oh, okay.
I loved that one. Now I look back on that, there was a bit. There's a lot of language in there. There's some other strong baseball movies that are not exactly family friendly, but this one is.
Yes, this one is.
You should see The Natural.
Absolutely. Okay.
Based on a great book.
The Natural. Okay, and you guys should definitely check out this movie too.